a Google extension called Immersive Reader. And so what we're going to do is learn how to download the extension and what the extension does. All right, so let's get started. First thing you want to do is go to the Google Web Store. You could just search that in your Google search bar, and then you're going to click on the very first link, which is Google Web Store. The very first app you're going to see is going to be Use Immersive Reader on websites. Go ahead and click it. Mine's a little different because I already downloaded it, but if you see add to Chrome, go ahead and click it. It'll ask again, are you sure you want to download it? Go ahead and press OK. So you won't see the extension initially. What you're going to want to do is click this top right icon that says extensions, and you will see Immersive Reader here. It won't be pinned, so if you click it, the pin will turn blue, and then you will see it here in your toolbar. So then once you have Immersive Reader, you are ready to use it. So let's go ahead and use Immersive Reader, and let me show you what it looks like. You can go to any website. So here for history.com, we're going to look at a Civil War article that talks about basically what the Civil War was. What you can do is highlight any of the text that you want Immersive Reader to help out with, and you can right click it and it'll say help me read this. So when you put help me read this, it opens up Immersive Reader. This is what it looks like in its basic format. You can mess with the text preferences. If you want to make the text smaller, you can do that. If you want to make it larger, you can do that. So you can mess with the text there. You can mess with the style of text as well, and then you can change the background. So you can change the background to whatever the preference of you or the students want. So that is it when it comes to text preferences. They also have tools that highlight nouns. They can highlight the verbs. They can highlight adjectives. So those are another feature that Immersive Reader has. Again, really good tool for those who are EB students or those students who have trouble comprehending and reading large chunks of text. This is one of my favorite features, which is the reading preferences. You can go from single line to 3-line, and that's the view that students will have, and what can help them concentrate a little bit better, right? So let's get to what it actually looks like. So if you go to Immersive Reader, this is it by default, and let's press play and you can hear what it says.
The Civil War in the United States began in 1861, after decades of simmering tension.
But there's a little bit more options we can do. We can actually slow it down. So if that was a little too fast, we slowed it down here on the settings. And check this out.
Tensions between northern and southern states over slavery. States.
So you can change the pace in which the text gets read to the student, which is a really good feature. So like I said, you can pretty much go to any website, highlight any text, right click it, and it'll say help me read this text, and it'll bring you here to Immersive Reader. Now if you want to use Immersive Reader for a Google Doc, it's a little bit different. Even though a Google Doc is online, if you highlight text and you right click it, it does not give you the option. There is a workaround to it. What you can end up doing is go to what I did right here is I went to a PDF of a release star test, and with PDFs it does the same thing. It does say help me read this, but it won't open. It doesn't work for PDFs. So what I did was I copied this, I pasted it onto a Google Doc, and what you can do to get it read to you, if you want to go over this little content with your students, what you can do is go ahead and press file. You can share, publish to the web. You can go ahead and do that. It'll provide you a link, so you can press publish. It'll say, are you sure you want to publish? Press OK. So what you can do here, it gives you a link on something you have on Google Docs, and it'll publish it into like a website. So check this out. I just copied and pasted it, and now you see the document is here. As a web page, you can highlight it again, help me read this text, and now it will open Immersive Reader. And now it'll help you read
Time
the
for a
text.
digital diet. Young people today rely heavily on digital technology.
One last thing that I wanted to show you is on reading preferences. You can actually change the language, so you can go to Spanish, and we can go to Spanish, and you can actually translate the whole document. So if you click this little switch right here, it will change the entire text to Spanish, and then we can actually play it in Spanish.
Es hora de una dieta digital. Los jóvenes de hoy dependen en gran medida.
So there's a lot of good options here with Immersive Reader. You can use it with any text online on Google Chrome, or you can actually use it on Google Docs with that workaround that I gave you. If y'all need any help, feel free to contact Instructional Technology here at PSJA ISD.